Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Colleen Klimczak. I'm an organizational and productivity coach and a certified professional organizer. I own Peace of Mind Professional Organizing, LLC. Since 2003, I've been helping my clients live better lives through organizing and organizational and productivity coaching. I support my clients and my community with coaching, in-person and virtual organizing, my weekly podcast called Your Organized Life with Colleen Klimczak, a free weekly virtual productivity session called Finish Line Friday, a free weekly email newsletter, and regular content on Facebook and Instagram. I also offer presentations and professional development to groups and companies. And coming soon, I'll be launching my membership circle to support my community with even more coaching and productivity content. Want to finish strong with me this week? Join me for Finish Line Friday every Friday morning at 9 a.m. Central for a 2-hour productivity session. Drop me an email at colleen@peaceofmindpo.com or follow the Zoom room link on my Instagram or Facebook pages. Welcome to Your Organized Life, episode 80. Oh my goodness, it's June. I'm recording this in May, but it will come out in June, which is my company's anniversary month. 21 years ago in June, I launched my company. My company is now old enough to buy itself a drink to celebrate. And there will be much more to come as the month progresses. I would like to think that I have learned a few things in 21 years, but I want to start with basics. And today I want to talk about the daily list right in front of me. I worked with a new client recently. It was truly a pleasure to meet and work with them. It's great to meet someone who, like many of us, is already on this journey to more intention, more productivity, to figuring out what it is they want to accomplish today and also in life, and who is ready to try different tools to help them do that. Maybe you have the exact perfect tools to help you do exactly what you want to do, and that's awesome. Good for you. I love that for you. I'm there mostly too, but I'm also always looking for new ideas because I try them out for myself and collect those ideas and share them all with you, my community. So I actually worked with 2 productivity coaching clients this week in their workspaces. I don't always get to do that, so that's always interesting. So we were doing productivity coaching, but we were in their workspaces. So one client realized for themselves in the last month that a daily to-do list could help them get more done. So they are exploring a daily list. I'll put that in capital D, capital L, daily list. So this person is a graphic designer and they created their own visually appealing daily one page. The list is not too structured. There are check boxes and empty lines, so they can write their list of tasks and projects and intentions and make it completely different for themselves every day, depending on what their day holds. Their process includes printing tomorrow's form today and taking a few minutes to jot down tomorrow's plan as they wrap up today. Doing this ahead of time means they're more likely to capture tasks they want to complete first thing in the morning. Or perhaps there are timed events on the calendar already that they want to remember, like 8 a.m., take the kids to school, 10 a.m., Zoom call with potential client, noon, physically create that product or buy supplies, right? So for this client, they also add personal stuff like take a shower, start some laundry, stop at the grocery, make dinner, the things we have to do in life. The other client I worked with on the daily list is further along in her business and her productivity coaching journey. She has consistent, well-established, and supportive routines around most of her personal tasks, so her daily list is specifically for business-related items. Many of these items are hosted on digital to-do lists too, or shared with her assistant, but this client really values this daily list. Again, capital D, capital L. And this is in quotes, in her face all the time, she says, to keep her on track. Now, I know she's a listener, so she's going to know that I'm talking about her. And this client and I have worked together over time. She is an established business owner and has figured out more processes and systems. Her personal tasks and routines happen consistently, so her daily list is for items like team management and, helping the team members to thrive, or strategic planning and big picture planning for the company, or working with her assistant to plan the week and the month, etc. Another example is when I first started my business 21 years ago, I had a wonderful mentor who was already an established professional organizer, Pamela. She was even here in Evergreen Park. I still credit her. She was an amazing mentor. So she shared with me then her daily one-page planning sheet with areas for calls to make, personal metrics like exercise and water consumption, maybe a place for her list of appointments or tasks. I used a similar form for many years. Now I use digital tools and reminders, but a good list in my bullet journal in front of my face is sometimes what is required for me to get things done on an exceptionally busy day. So what do all of these people and strategies have in common? Many of us benefit from having visual and tangible reminders in front of our faces. Also, we recognize the value of carving out time today to plan for tomorrow. And we make sure to check in with today's list multiple times a day to keep us on track. I want to dive a little deeper too into a few more important characteristics of the daily list that will help us to succeed. So first up is realistic time estimates. With one of the recent clients, we discussed realistic time estimates for their daily list. I know I have spoken about realistic time estimates in other podcast episodes and articles. It is so important to identify just how long regular tasks take. Here's a very simple example. I believe I take quick showers in the morning. With this article on my mind this morning, I decided to actually time my shower. And in my mind, quick shower means like 5 minutes or so. Well, it turns out I do not take quick showers. Or I took 2 quick showers because this morning shower was more like 10 to 12 minutes. Please don't judge. But this is useful information. Recognizing how long things actually take is useful information. I can use this information to form my plan for my day. So if someone says, let's go do that thing, I can say that realistically, it will take me 20 to 30 minutes to get ready, instead of my optimistic and often incorrect belief, oh, it'll only take me 10 minutes, no problem. Yeah, realistic time estimates matter. So like I said, this is just one very simple example. We all have beliefs around how long we think tasks take, or commutes, or cooking a meal. But if we don't factor in the rest of the steps, or if we aren't aware of how long things really take, we are setting ourselves up to fail. Another important characteristic, if we want our daily list to actually help us to succeed, is time cushion and rest. So another characteristic of a successful daily list is factoring in rest, or at least a time cushion. What I mean by that is some flexibility. So I will be completely honest, I stumble on this one all the time. The daily list needs to have extra time factored in for transition time, or nature breaks, or lunch, or even a moment to just step outside and breathe some fresh air. There's always more work to be done, but I will get back to it happier and more refreshed if I factor in a little extra time for rest or delays or flexibility. Another important characteristic is identifying what tasks are routine and what are specific for today. So my clients and I also talked this week about our different types of tasks from day to day. If you like a detailed list, there are economies we can achieve with topping our list with the 5 to 10 tasks we need to accomplish every day just to survive, right? Like our daily routine. That could include take shower, brush teeth, work out, take vitamins, eat breakfast, pack lunch. Maybe there's, make the bed, start the laundry, or walk the dog on there too. These are basics, but for some of us, we like to cross these tasks off the list as well, just like the work specific or family specific or other responsibilities. However, we probably don't need to rewrite them every day. We could just park them at the top of that list because they are separate from those daily work tasks and they happen every day. Another important characteristic is prioritizing. I'm going to say it again, prioritizing, right? So once we figured out how to manage those routine tasks, let's look at prioritizing the rest of the items on the daily list. Maybe it's just me, but I usually have more on my list, at least like at the beginning of the day, than I can possibly get done in a day. Again, asking you not to judge. I know this, and it also still happens. So for me, it's very important that at the start of every day, I review the list and determine what can feasibly happen in the time I have today. And then I put the tasks in order of important and urgency. So a task like launching my new website is super important, but it's going to take many more hours than I have today, and no one but me is waiting for that task's completion. Tasks like follow up with clients, moving other urgent projects along, or taking care of tasks that other people are relying on me to complete so that they can do their work, yes, those will end up at the top of today's list, along with realistic time estimates attached as to how long I expect those tasks to take. So let's recap. Perhaps you would benefit from a daily list in front of you every day. Perhaps it's paper, perhaps it's digital. You do you. But there are characteristics that will make that daily list and the process successful. Planning ahead, like the day before, to wrap up today and look at tomorrow. Checking in on the daily list regularly throughout our day. Making sure we have realistic time estimates for our regular tasks. Factoring in time cushions and rest for flexibility. Recognizing the difference between routine tasks and the rest of your daily list. And finally, prioritizing our tasks so that the most important work gets done. Support around getting things done is what productivity coaching is all about. If it's time to invest in yourself and explore coaching for organizing and productivity, I would love to hear from you. Drop me a line via email at colleen@peaceofmindpo.com or message me through any of my social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Thanks so much, and I will talk to you next week.